We love to put people into neat little boxes, good or bad, hero or villain. But life's rarely that simple. Even the most celebrated people have done things that'll make you raise an eyebrow. Or two. Let's dive into 5 people who did some pretty great things, and also some not-so-great things. 1. Mahatma Gandhi, India's peaceful rebel, with prejudices. Gandhi, the face of peace and nonviolence, the man who led India's fight for independence without firing a shot. But, surprise, early in his life, Gandhi wasn't exactly the poster boy for equality. While living in South Africa, he openly made racist remarks about black South Africans, calling them savages and inferior. Yep, the champion of human rights wasn't a fan of equal rights for everyone at first. Thankfully, his views evolved over time. But let's just say it wasn't peace and love from day one. 2. Thomas Jefferson, freedom fighter, who owned people. Thomas Jefferson wrote the words, "All men are created equal." Inspirational, right? Except he owned over 600 slaves during his lifetime. He spoke about liberty while denying it to hundreds of people who worked his plantations. Oh, and let's not forget his relationship with Sally Hemings, one of his slaves, who historians say gave birth to several of his children. So yeah, freedom for all, except the people he literally owned. 3. Mother Teresa, saint of the poor, lover of suffering. Mother Teresa, Saint Nobel Peace Prize winner, champion of the poor. But critics argue her homes for the dying weren't exactly centers of comfort. She believed suffering brought people closer to God and often refused painkillers for the terminally ill. Donations poured in by the millions, yet many of her clinics stayed painfully basic. She helped countless people, no doubt. But the idea that suffering was somehow noble, that part still raises questions. 4. Winston Churchill, war hero, empire defender. Winston Churchill, the man who stood up to Hitler and inspired a nation. But Churchill wasn't exactly a friend to the colonies. He held deeply racist views about Indians and other non-European people. During the Bengal famine of 1943, millions starved, and Churchill's policies, neglect, and frankly brutal attitude toward India didn't help. He'll always be remembered as a war hero, but for many outside of Britain, he was also the symbol of colonial arrogance. 5. Albert Einstein, genius and terrible husband. Albert Einstein gave us the theory of relativity and helped change science forever. Brilliant mind, right? But in his personal life, not so much. He treated his first wife, Mileva, terribly, reportedly making her follow strict rules, barely acknowledging her contributions, and later divorcing her under cold conditions. Oh, and he wasn't exactly faithful either. Turns out you can unlock the secrets of the universe and still struggle with being a decent spouse. So, what does this tell us? Even the most respected people are complicated. Heroes can be flawed, saints can be selfish, and geniuses? Well, sometimes they're just jerks. That's what makes history so interesting. It's messy, just like us.